Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the Flat Earth Challenge. Yeah, we're moving right along here. So, again, the challenge is to fly from Christchurch, New Zealand, and to see if we hit more land or not. So, we're going to decide where we're going with our words. It's become very hard. People can't seem to agree that for flat earthers it's west and for globers it's east. We believe that the earth is some sort of a circle, not a sphere. So it's some sort of flat plane. Some people want to call it a disc. We can do that stuff a little bit. We can argue the details, but it's just super simple. You have a tilted globe, and then we have this. So yours is just tilted like this, and it's spherical, and you can come out the other side through going one direction. So if you start on one end, you can come through the other end. Now, what we say you're doing is hooking around. We say you're going around in a circle. So in order to prove that, we're going to go to New Zealand, which on the Gleason map is the top left, or not really the top left. It's kind of in the on the far west corner. It's south of north, and then we go due west, and we see if we hit more land. We would not be hitting Antarctica. We'll be hitting what Richard E. Byrd called Little America, just more landmass. We call it an icefall. We're not really sure. But it would just prove it once and for all that we didn't come out the other side, didn't hit Chile or Argentina. So yeah, pick your team, Team Globe Earth or Team Flat Earth. I got a lot of Globe Earthers joining the challenge. So yeah, please subscribe. Let's help grow this channel. And I think this is a great way to prove once and for all the shape of the Earth. So that's very important. We give billions of dollars to NASA every year. Trump gave them 19 billion, and then he gave them another 25 billion dollars. So he gave them 19 billion, and then he said, "I want you to go to Mars." And they said, "We don't have enough money." So he gave them another 25 billion, and then he said, "When you go to the moon first and then Mars," and they said, "No, we just want to go straight to Mars." That's a lot of money. Since the creation of NASA in 1958, we've given them over $1 trillion. I think it's over $1 trillion, but I mean, it's definitely over $1 trillion. That's what they admit. They don't admit the exact amount. That's a lot of money. This will prove once and for all if they're just a bunch of crazy sociopaths and psychopaths or not. Now, this is an easy way to do it. We don't have to yell at each other for it. We can put our consent towards the team, live with the result, and then go in and make a little bit of changes to NASA. Just we're going to shut it down. But that's something we'll deal with when we get to the terms, and we gotta just build the teams. We're building the teams right now, so help me build the channel. Help me subscribe. If you are a Glober, give a like to this video. Now I know you don't like it, and I know you want to laugh at it, and that's fine. That's what you can do that. Oh, and by the way, I am not censoring your comments, and I am not deleting your comments. I am not afraid of your comments. I am not afraid of what you think about me or Flat Earth, or I enjoy the conversation and I enjoy the dialogue. So please leave a comment. There is a Ministry of Truth, and there is censorship on the internet, and especially with Google. This is a Google product, and they are censoring. I have another channel called French Louis Poetry. I did a poem about the flu, the common cold that's going around, and it got censored. It was a negative one towards that. Not negative. They said it was not scientifically accurate. So I did it actually changed my mind. It actually made me want to be scientifically accurate. I went out and did some research, and I got vaccinated. So I wrote a poem about it, and double boosted too. Even wore a mask and had like a bungee cord tied around my face as I went in. Not being facetious at all. Yeah, so that poem is on French Louis Poetry. It's called Vaccine, and I got flagged, and I got a strike, and I appealed it, and I won. I won an appeal. So they are working with us, and they are actually, if just they don't want you saying certain words, so just don't say certain words. If we talk about certain things, we were talking about the gas we're going to be using in the airplane, and they were using certain words, and I said you can run those off of different things. There's hydrogen. Planes can be run off hydrogen, and this guy his comments were getting deleted, and I said, dude, I'm not deleting your comments. I am a top level flat earther. I'm top level, guys. The government people watch me. Joe Rogan plays my show at his comedy. No joke. I had people. I work in the restaurant industry, and people coming up to me and being like, "Dude, does Joe Rogan make fun of you?" And I was like, "I don't know." And they're like, "Dude, I went to his show, and he was playing. Do you have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Yeah. It's called Living in Babylon." That was my old channel. My middle name is Daniel, so I call myself A Daniel. And Babylon was the first world's empire, and world empires are like superpowers, and they always use this system of paganism. Paganism is star worship to get people to do their system. It's a system of worship. Worship is just time and energy, and they want us to just all just emotionally connect to their system. And heathenism is people that like people to worship them. So the pagan uses the stars for the mediator, so you worship them through worshiping their system. And you don't know what's going on until you do it. I was, and then when you leave it, it's like not much changes except your emotional connection to it when you're out of it. And then when you see it, you're like, oh, I just don't. Yeah, they're just stealing my emotions. They're just having this be about them and making an emotional experience for themselves, and they're really just wackos. But anyways, the Flat Earth Challenge is important, and it does get into some deep and meaningful things, but it's just in an emotional state. And I get into that stuff, but for this, it's just basic. We're just gonna do basic rationality, where we're just gonna rationalize: what is the Earth a sphere, or is it a flat plane? And how would you know? And could you know? This is one way to know, and I am going to do this. You could say, "Oh, my video is fake. We faked it." We say that about your videos, so why wouldn't you say that about our videos? I understand that. There is a he said, she said thing going on, and that thing goes on a lot. Sorry, let me get a little coffee. So yeah, you say it's a globe. I say it's a flat plane. You use a globe, but you don't use a globe to navigate. I use your globe as a map. So the Gleason map is a projection of the globe. He took the globe. The globe has a equator, and then it has longitude and latitude lines, and it has the map kind of rolled out. But we don't use it to navigate because we don't have to calculate for curvature or the rotation of the Earth. We just don't have to because of gravity, apparently. So that's theoretical in my opinion. And then we put that map on a flat map. Gleason did so. He called it a projection of a globe to get his patent, got his patent. But it is different with Antarctica. Antarctica is a 365-degree ice wall. And if that is true, then there is, and if it's not just all ice, if there's more land, then if there's more land, it's not on your map. And if we do hit that more land, then it proves that our Earth, our position of the Earth in what we call the cosmos, is different than yours. As far as the way things function on it is the same, besides the hocus pocus of the stuff NASA gives us. Most of your communication tower stuff with this outer space and stuff is inner space. It's all done here with ground towers. And space is generally all faked. So that is the gist of it. But yeah, we're just trying to grow the channel right now, and it is important for you to put your consent towards a team, because we all are giving money. I mean, our tax money is going to NASA, whether we like it or not, and whether we've looked into the theoretical side of it or not. We can call it science. We can call it test experiments and observations. There is a hypothesis, and this is a test, and this is an experiment that we can do, and we can have a conclusion. We can have a conclusion. We can agree on the conclusion. We do have to agree which way we're going. There is an island outside of New Zealand. It's called like one something. I can't remember the name of it, but it's not on the Australia side. It's not on the Tasmania side. It's not in the Tasmania Sea. We're going the other way. We're going towards the Arctic. We're going towards the Arctic Circle. We are going to hit ice, and it's going to be cold. And Joe did say he would agree to pay for it, and he's going to fly me there. So we're going to do it. I'm trying to get the Flat Earthers involved. But before we get the Flat Earthers involved, let's get some of the Team Globe involved. We want you guys to be involved in this too. And we want you to have your say, and we're definitely listening to you. There's about 2 million Flat Earthers, I want to say. There's a whole lot of Globers. So, yeah, please subscribe to the channel and help me grow this channel. I do have a poem coming out for the Flat Earth Challenge. I was hoping maybe I could grow the channel to maybe 100 subscribers before I release the poem. It's French Lily Poetry is my poetry channel. I have a couple other poems. I have one called Proof that the Earth is flat. And I also have one called Flat Earth. I have like three, but it's not the poetry stuff isn't just Flat Earth. But I have like three Flat Earth poems maybe. And then this one, well, I guess four now if you count the Flat Earth Challenge poem. So yeah, that will come out either today or tomorrow. I'll see if you can get me 100 subscribers today. I'll release it today. If I can get it uploaded, it's all done. It's all cut. I'm just waiting to grow the channel a little bit, and then let's take the Flat Earth Challenge. So yeah, I'm taking the Flat Earth Challenge, and I believe the Earth is flat, and I believe we will hit more land. What do you say? And will you live with the result?